Hey y'all, welcome back to the Burrow. I'm Hillary, your resident fragrance-loving muggle.
And I'm Chris, as you know.
So I was going to do a day in the life of the Amouage Interlude Black Iris, but it's going to be hot as balls, and that's probably not the proper weather for this. So, since Chris is supposed to be staying home and being a dad and watching his kid, and he's also watching my kid, he gets to also wear it too. So he is going to be doing a day in the life from here. So maybe we can see how it performs indoors too, since I'm going to be outside and sweaty. So yeah, let's spray it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we have just thoroughly sprayed ourselves. I probably sprayed myself too much, and I'm gonna regret it. I really did it.
She sprayed like at least a dozen times. She's gonna hate it. I sprayed, a normal amount of times, like 5, so maybe go by mine.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, I mean, go big or go home, for sure. Okay, anything else? Oh, what does it smell like right now? Right now I smell smoky
sweet
leather.
Smoky.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet smoky, some leather.
Yeah, is that
It's pretty good.
Yeah, some incense coming through. I'm kind of getting like texture of iris, but not exactly the scent. What about you?
As it starts to tone down a little bit, I'm getting some iris, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, that's
It's really good, Rod. I mean, initial impression, I really like it. It's pretty good.
So,
strong, but really good.
Initial impression for me, I don't normally wear smoky. So this is not really something that, off of the initial blast, that I would wear. But we will see how it goes from here. Yeah, see y'all in a bit. Hey y'all, so it's about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes in, and although it smells really nice, it's a smoky boy. I mean, like, smokiest of boys. And I don't know if you can tell, but my eyes and my nose are running like crazy from this fragrance. I'm just sensitive to shit, but that's just kind of me. Hopefully Chris isn't having that same reaction, but I'm just not used to wearing smoky fragrances, and it is just making my sinuses run. But it smells nice. It literally is smelling like just like a slightly sweet incense with some like smokiness that's not really heavy smokiness. It's more like it's just like in the air, as if you were making spaghetti and like a piece of spaghetti fell into the pot, that kind of smoke. Yeah, I'm hoping that none of my clients think that I've taken up smoking, because that's not like, that's frowned upon in my line of work. But I don't think it really smells like a cigarette smokiness or anything. Mostly just smoke. It's a smoky boy. So yeah, I'll check back in a bit.
Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and do our first check-in. We're about 10 or 15 minutes into the dry down of this fragrance, and it has already changed a lot. I no longer get that iris note that I was getting right in the initial opening. I mainly am getting leather and incense, so it's a darker fragrance. There is a good amount of sweetness that's starting to come through, and I hope that comes out more as the dry down goes on. It's a really nice fragrance, and I'm enjoying it. It's just a little bit darker than I would normally wear on a day that's going to be as warm as today is. We'll check back in a little bit.
Hey guys, so we are about an hour and a little bit in. I missed my hour mark because my dog had a seizure on the table, so that kind of, obviously took my attention for a bit. But he's fine, no worries. I'm getting ready to work on his brother now. So this fragrance, it's not projecting a ton, honestly, maybe like 3 inches from my skin, but it's starting to get this really beautiful, sweet iris, and a little bit of incense still, and the smoke has died down so much. My eyes have stopped watering, thank goodness. Yeah, and I'm really starting to enjoy it at this point. Sorry, this man's old and whiny, so you'll hear him in the background. But yeah, so it's no longer that harsh and super smoky opening that I was really struggling with. Right now it is at a really, really nice, sweet, floral and incensey stage, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I'll check back in a bit.
Okay, so now we're about an hour into the dry down of this fragrance, and I'm really enjoying it. So it's still mainly leather and incense, but that sweetness is still there. I'm not sure what that is from. It's not like a fruit or berry sweetness, but maybe like a tonka or maybe amber sweetness. But either way, it's really good. And I'm starting to get something maybe herbal coming through. I'm not sure what that's coming from either, but I really like green and herbal fragrances, so I really am hoping that there's more of an herbal note that comes through as this continues on. And in other news, I just got a delivery of fish. So check back in later and we'll see what I got.
Hey guys, so we are about 3 hours in, and the projection is probably down to maybe an inch or two, so it's pretty close to the skin, but there is quite a bit of sillage that I keep catching whenever the wind whips around me, and it's really pleasant here at this stage. It's a really kind of resinous and it's like resinous. There's some leather, there's some really fluffy iris, and there's like this slight hint of like a rubber kind of smell, which I'm thinking might be violet leaf from the way that it's like playing on my skin, I think. So yeah, so it's kind of just this nice kind of hug, fluffy, leathery, irisy melange, I guess, plus a slight rubberiness, but it's not weird. That's it's kind of strange to say, but yeah, it's very pleasant. So I'm really enjoying this fragrance right now in this stage. So I'll check back with you guys later.
Okay, so we're about 3 hours into this fragrance now, and I'm really wishing that I had sprayed it heavily the way that Hill did, because it is super pleasant and really a sweet incensey fragrance right now. I'm not even getting as much of the leather. But I am getting more of that green herbal note and the sweetness. So it's really nice, and I wish that I had sprayed it more. I think that's it.
Hey y'all, we are 5 hours in, and Liesl and I have spent the last hour or so listening to Claire from Smurfy Girlies videos that we needed to catch up on. So this fragrance at 5 hours in, it is definitely a skin scent, very close to the skin. The leather has kind of dissipated at this point, and it is mostly like a vanilla and maybe myrrh, I'm thinking. Like super resinous fragrance. It's kind of fluffy and billowy, almost like a marshmallow. Shh, you breathe so loud. But yeah, so it's kind of fluffy and vanillic and resinous, and then there's still like the slightest bit of smoke that just kind of provides like just a really nice juxtaposition of notes there. And I'm really enjoying it. Although, like I said, it is very close to the skin. I can smell it when I reach in there, and I feel like if, say, you were in like an intimate setting, it would be like a really pleasant surprise, I guess. I don't know, because, you know, it smells really good once you get up on the skin. So yeah, that maybe wasn't awkward. Yep. Okay. See you next time.
Okay, welcome back for the 5 hour, or maybe a little over 5 hour check-in with Black Iris. And at this point, it is what I would call a strong skin scent. So I'm not getting any wafts in the air, but if I go looking for it, it's definitely there and still really strong on my skin. It's just a really sweet incense at this point, with a little bit of that green herbal note and some woody notes that have come out and smell really nice. It's extremely pleasant. I still wish that I had sprayed it a little more heavily the way that Hill did. Maybe I'll do that next time. It's been really good. I wish the iris had stuck around longer, but what we got was really nice and I've enjoyed it.
Hey y'all, so we're about 7 hours in. I'm about dead. I still have at least 2 dogs left. I don't even remember at this point. But right now this fragrance is extremely close to the skin. I really have to go searching for it. And it's mostly, oh my gosh, I can't speak, whatever. It's basically just like a very slightly sweet, kind of musky scent. Like, I think maybe it's just still that myrrh or a Papanax or whatever version is in this. And that's basically all I can smell, and it's so close to the skin. But, I mean, it's still hanging on. I have not gotten whiffs of it in a while. But yeah, I mean, it's still there. But definitely not as strong as it was, 2 hours ago or anything like that. It's on its way out. So I'll check back in a bit.
Squinty.
Sorry.
It's too bright.
Stop complaining. Hey guys, so it is 10 hours, I think.
Something like that.
So I think 10
hours.
This fragrance on my skin literally is just a slightly sweeter version of my skin. There's basically nothing there. It's still a bit stronger on you.
It's still really strong on me.
But he hasn't been like washing dogs and sweating and stuff. Well, sweating as much, I guess, is what I do.
It's really just a sweet myrrh, I guess, sweet incense kind of smell. I still get something herbal. Do you get anything herbal on there?
I'm just mostly getting the resins and stuff on you,
sweet
but
resins.
hey, it's still good.
Still good.
Yeah. So did you like it? What did you think today?
I liked it. It was really enjoyable. It changed a lot throughout the day, and I liked it the whole day. So
yeah. Well, since basically you were like the father figure that my little kid gets to have every day, you get to have this.
Well,
So
thank you very
yeah.
much.
So, yep, I'll be back later with my final thoughts. And yeah, all right.
You the best.
Yeah, I know.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Hey, y'all. So it's time to do my final thoughts. So this fragrance opened with a very sharp smokiness that, unfortunately for me, irritated my eyes and nose and everything, but it quickly dissipated and became a really beautiful, resinous, sweet scent. Even though it was not very strong projecting, it was still gorgeous. I don't really think it lives up to the name Black Iris because the iris scent was so fleeting. I mean, I maybe smelled it for a couple of minutes and then it just fucked right off. It was just gone. So, yeah, I don't know. The iris just wasn't as prevalent as what I expected for a fragrance called Black Iris, but still a beautiful fragrance. Would I wear it? Yes, I would wear it. That opening, though, is very challenging for me just because of how it messed with my eyes and everything, so I figured it was probably best to go ahead and pass it on. And yeah, still beautiful. Now, the price was $340. I paid for this bottle full price plus shipping. Shipping was $20 from Oman. And they actually refunded shipping because I ordered it at drop and shipping was delayed. So they reimbursed shipping and sent I think they called it a Gift of Kings set. So I got like a small thing of Amouage Silverman, and I got a thing of like body wash and a candle. So that was really nice of them. Their packaging, gorgeous. I'll try to put a picture of the bottle again and the packaging. What I love about the box is that when it opens, it kind of has the fragrance sitting on a pedestal, and that's really nice. But you do have to be careful when you open the box, just because if you do it wrong, the bottle could go flying. So, that's the same for any kind of box of that style. But yeah, overall, beautiful fragrance. $340 is a whole lot of money to spend on any fragrance. Do I think it's worth it? No, maybe not. That is so much money. But, I'm glad I got it, and I'm glad that I was able to give it to Chris. So, yeah, definitely, if you're looking to get it, I don't know if it'll go to discounters since it was a limited release, but if it does end up going to discounters, I would say that's your best bet, to get it for a price that is more aligned with the scent. But, if it's something you want, go get it. It's up to you. That's definitely a personal choice. So, yeah, I think that probably concludes the end of my day in the life with Amouage Interlude Black Iris, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Good night.